The fuck?
The nature of the Trump presidency demonstrating that America can make decisions that really rocks the world has meant that there is polarization everywhere.
Has contributed to the polarization of America.
Americans are tired, they're frustrated, divided, and angry.
I was increasingly concerned about how polarized we are in America.
When it comes to politics, Americans can be quite unkind to their opponents.
One of the consequences is you take the polarization we already have in this country and you dial it to 11.
Lock her up is right.
We live in the United States of America, not in the divided states of America.
Right now, the division in our politics is deep. It can seem hard to even have a conversation with someone who doesn't agree with you, especially in this impeachment process. I just had the chance to sit down with two people you might think don't have a whole lot in common. Former National Security Advisor Susan Rice and former...
I can't believe it's gotten this bad.
It's even worse on social media. Check it out.
Oh God.
Alright, sorry about the wait. It's nice to finally meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, shall we go into the next room?
Let's do it.
Alright, so we're here to discuss the political divide. What do you got?
When it comes to the current political climate, there is a very clear issue when it comes to polarization between people who are considered left and right. Today, when we speak of people who are considered left-leaning, we are referring also to what is known as liberals and Democrats. When speaking of people who are considered right-leaning, we are referring to what is known as conservatives and Republicans. Morally speaking, there are some fundamental differences between those on the left and on the right. However, the problem is not that people are different, it's the fact that people have trouble seeing themselves in those that disagree with them.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
With an increase in misinformation, biased news, and the ability to shield yourself from any views you disagree with, social media has a role to play in making this divide worse. Over the last 20 years, the percentage of Americans who hold consistently liberal or conservative beliefs, as opposed to a combination of the two, has risen from 10% to over 20%. Social media makes it easier to argue, spread hate, and lack empathy for people with opposing views.
We conducted 11 in-depth interviews with individuals between the ages of 21 and 57 on varying ends of the political spectrum. We also conducted field research on social media to analyze and interpret the current discourse among partisans surrounding political topics.
What did you find out?
Well, there are a myriad of issues which cause this political divide. Some of them include rhetoric, groupthink, misinformation, media, upbringing, and more. We found that there has been a large rise in negative partisanship over the last 30 years, which means people are now voting against a particular political party instead of for the one they want. People are also increasingly viewing other individuals with opposing political views more as enemies than ever before. People have a tendency to make snap judgments about others based on their political ideologies, which prevents people from having discussions that result in meaningful change.
That all sounds pretty negative. What can be done about it?
Well, empathy, understanding, and productive conversations have proven to be an effective way to reduce negative stereotypes individuals have towards an opposing party. Open debates and healthy disagreements have shown to have a positive impact on collaboration, problem solving, and reaching a middle ground. Last but not least, actively open-minded thinking has proven an effective tool for discerning and discussing political-related topics.
That sounds promising, but there's definitely an issue here. So, what's your solution?
I'm glad you asked.
Our solution is Discordia. Discordia is a video platform aimed at educating and helping users understand political issues and the discourse surrounding them.
Discordia's onboarding process outlines the purpose of the app, how to use it, and Discordia's mission. The feedback we received on our original onboarding was that it was too long and not visually appealing. Users consistently skipped through it without reading it. We redesigned our onboarding process to be more concise, visually appealing, and useful for the users.
Upon entering the application for the first time, you're met with a visual explanation of two main things that our test subjects had difficulty understanding: what each category means, and where users can find their bookmarks.
When you get onto the homepage, you can see our videos separated into different categories. Clicking on a video will open up a page where the user can watch the video, view video details, and learn more about the topic. Usability testing revealed that there is curiosity about how we keep videos unbiased and what the sources are for them, so we made sure to include a section where the user can find the sources for the videos right in the video details section. You can swipe down anytime to close this video to bring you back to the page you were on. Within your profile, you can access your bookmarked videos, manage your account, and view your learning progress. Our learning progress section helps users keep track of how many hours they've spent learning, which milestones they've reached within the app, and their blind spot, which details the areas which they could spend more time learning about. These features, along with the app's ease of use and visual appeal, was very well received in our usability testing.
Our videos will explain political topics and the current discourse surrounding them from all sides, allowing the user to understand political concepts and how to better frame their views. With our psychologists, we'll be able to properly research, break down, and explain how the way these topics are discussed are either productive or not productive. Using examples from the real world, we can discuss the different tactics politicians use within debates, how emotions play into the way things are portrayed on the media, and most importantly, the impacts of employing empathy, actively open-minded thinking, and productive discussion. Our journalists and political analysts will do the necessary research to be able to explain these issues from all perspectives, in a way that is well-rounded, unbiased, and easily understandable by our users.
So how does this help?
Discordia nurtures an environment where users can learn about political issues and help them better participate in political conversations. By presenting different perspectives, we will encourage open-minded thinking and empathizing with people who have opposing views, while accurately representing their views as well. Based on our interviews, we determined that longer-form, understandable explanations are the best way to target some of the root causes of political polarization on an individual level.
This is really good. But is it viable? Is there market potential? These are things we need to know if we're going to invest.
Oh, there's definitely potential.
We are planning on being a non-profit organization that offers our base product for free. This will help us get our solution into the hands of anyone who needs it.
Users of all ages will have access to information on political issues that impact them, fostering informed decision-making. Providing this content in a centralized location gives users a place to verify the information they see on social media and news sites. Also, reaching a younger demographic through partnerships with educational institutions will help them navigate the complex political environment.
We will advertise our product directly to potential users via various social media sites. Using the marketing tools that these platforms provide, we can target our desired audience effectively and inexpensively. We will also use paid promotions with content creators who will promote our app in their videos, streams, or podcasts.
We believe we can capture a 0.26% share of the market within our first 2 years, which is 100,000 people. The people within our target market are social media users aged 13 to 65 plus, located in the United States, and are very likely to engage with political content, current events, or controversial topics.
We have a lack of direct competition. However, there are a good amount of organizations currently aiming to reduce the political divide. We notice that they have a weak presence on social media where the divide is most prevalent. Since our approach is heavily engaged with social media, we can capture a larger portion of the market than these organizations. This, coupled with our value proposition, is what makes us confident in our ability to capture our target market.
Okay, so how about your financial outlook?
Discordia has 4 major revenue streams: premium subscriptions, partnerships with institutions, donations, and grants. Our primary revenue stream is our premium subscriptions, which have 2 tiers. Tier 1 is $1.99, and Tier 2 is $4.99. Our secondary revenue stream is our partnerships with institutions, where we offer our premium subscription at a discounted rate of 99 cents per student.
Based on our cash flow forecast for our first year, we will need $163,420 to start up and continue essential operations throughout the first 12 months. Our initial funding will come from grants that we qualify for, such as the NED grant, and the Civic Health Project. This table outlines the different grants we will apply for and how we will use them and the requirements for each.
We believe we can convert 16% of our user base into premium subscribers in the first year and increase that to 20% in our second year. This leads to a net profit in the first year, after we factor in grants, of $148,098, and a net profit in the second year of $458,244.
That was great. Thank you so much, guys. And I think it's safe to say that you guys will be hearing from us soon.
Seems cool. I'd check that out.